And we're live.
Thank you for joining us for today's presentation. Don't get left behind, the secrets to staying ahead in your practice. I'm Dr. Sherry McAllister, the president of the Foundation for Chiropractic Progress. Today, we're going to walk you through how to utilize some of the Foundation's materials and our marketing design, which is going to help you grow your practice even amid a pandemic. First and foremost, I want to thank our sponsors. Before we get started today, our corporate sponsors make a huge difference. It is because of their generous support that the foundation is able to create and distribute awareness campaign materials across the nation. This makes a huge difference for all of us because the more we share across the nation, the more awareness our consumers are going to have about chiropractic and all of the benefits that come with it. Now, 2020 campaign shift. What we're focusing on is optimizing health. Now, let's dive in. We all know 2020 has been a pivoting year for all of us. We never expected a global pandemic to strike. But here we are today, and we have to learn to adapt and thrive during these circumstances. The foundation expected 2020 to be the year that our Olympic commercial aired. Instead, we found ourselves shifting our focus to a brand new campaign geared toward optimizing your health. Today, I'm going to walk you through some of our new materials as well as what the benefits of membership with the Foundation for Chiropractic Progress is. Listen, I've never seen momentum in my entire 25 years of being in chiropractic, and it's happening now with the foundation. And that is because we're all coming together to use marketing materials. And the marketing materials we're seeing coming up on the screen are our new papers. As we look to continue to optimize health during our campaign and throughout the pandemic, we have recently launched these two new white papers. Why is chiropractic sought out by millions of Americans? It's a paper that focuses on the chiropractic adjustment and what it is and its benefits. We've actually never had a paper that focuses on what we do every single day. I know it surprises you. It surprised me. So let's use this paper. Let's get it out as far and as wide as we can because this is going to make a difference. Because patients actually need to know what it is and why we think it's important. Speaking of important, we also put together this Complete Your Health includes mind, body, and spirit white paper. And we want you to also focus on the stresses and the managements of sleep and nutrition. You'll see these infographics. You see them on the screen right now. One of the favorite resources, in fact, some of the reasons why our gold members come to us is they can customize these infographics for their practice, what they want to communicate to their community on the benefits of chiropractic. You'll see a variety of topics in the Enhance Your Health campaign, from sleeping better to working out to home and posture. In fact, I just had a chiropractor yesterday reach out and thank us for the tips for ergonomic lifestyles for many of their patients because many of us are working from home. Chiropractors, you are the blessing in their life. You're there to support them in every adventure that they take on, whether it's a new workout or a new environment working from home. So we want you to be able to utilize these infographics and make them work well. Now, the next one is posters. And the part about posters is you can make these available to your patients in your newsletters. There's nothing wrong with sending out Zoom meetings and getting people in your community excited about what you do and including one of these posters. I cannot wait till 2021 happens. And you're seeing in that second infographic, Erica Dean Witter, which is a fabulous representation of the chiropractic profession. Not only is she a chiropractor, she came to chiropractic from an injury. And from that injury, she became a chiropractor who's now treating Olympic hopefuls. So it's very exciting to see. And I want to make sure that these posters get as far and wide as you can make them. The next one you'll see is Clinton Ramesh. He is an outstanding example of a Medal of Honor recipient, and he is an advocate for chiropractic. So next month, he is a veteran, and I would ask that you share that poster either on your website or any of your social media cover pages. Outstanding way to promote the chiropractic profession and also to give thanks to those that have served our country well. Coming up is brochures and flyers. Why are these important? Well, we have an abundance of brochures and flyers on our website, and you can access them by going into our media center. But one of the reasons why brochures and flyers are helpful because you never know where they're going to end up. In fact, one of the brochures was made for hospital ER doctors. And that's why I think it's important for us to really relate to where our material is going. There's no greater time than now to reach out virtually to anybody in your community, whether it's a healthcare provider, a patient, or a association. Toastmasters might want a speaker that talks about enhancing your health, and that's you. And boy, do we have opportunities for you to be successful because we know that your hands are on patients. And for us to really be successful, we need to get this information out in a variety of different ways. The next one is tip sheets. I love tip sheets because they're short and they're precise, and patients indulge in them. If you can't read something in 30 seconds or less, attention spans can be lost. And pending the generation gap that we have from our older patients, 50 plus, to our younger patients, 10 to 16, that time frame to which we lose their attention is smaller and smaller as they get younger and younger. So listen, a tip sheet is a valuable way to get people starting to think about it. Now, here's the one that I was talking about, working from home series, specifically designed to help our doctors guide their patients through how to newly work from home in a safe, ergonomic way. And we know there's pets and there's little people running around. We need to start to recognize that stress is just part of a daily routine for us, and there is no new normal right now. It just is, and we're working through it together. Smile through it, laugh. The foundation has you. We know that this is a important time to be able to get our messaging out and help our audiences. And speaking of helping our audiences, now the advertisements are coming out. And if you haven't seen it yet, you're going to see As Seen in Prevention magazine. On this slide are two ads. One on the left is a full colored ad. I'm so excited to let you know it actually is running now in Prevention magazine. So don't be afraid to pick up one if you're at the grocery store. Grab a Prevention magazine, flip through, you're going to see our full page prevention ad. And now on the other side of the screen, you're also going to see an ad that you can print and post in your practice, either in your reception area if you like, maybe you run it in a local news outlet. You can share this digitally on social media or anywhere you feel fit. Second to being able to engage our audience is optimizing your health, the 30-second video. Now, I'd love to share it with you here, but I'm going to keep you in suspense. If you go to our Facebook page, you will actually be able to share this Optimize Your Health 30-second video. It talks about Doctor of, and it tells everybody about what a doctor of chiropractic is. No drugs, a doctor for energy and passion. Think about what this messaging is going to mean to those that are suffering. We want them to be aware of what we do and how we do it. So if you go onto our YouTube channel or our Facebook site, or you just want to come into your membership page, you will be able to download this 15 or 30-second version. When we did it on Google in 2 weeks, we got over 50,000 views, and we haven't even reached out to you to get it out to our audience. So please be aware it's out there, and it's an important aspect to making sure patients are aware of what we do. Chiropractic adjustment. That is a big key. A few months back, the foundation issued a public statement in support of the findings of a randomized control trial. It was published in the Journal of American Medical Association. The study, Effect of Spinal Manipulation and Mobilization Therapies in Young Adults with Mild to Moderate Chronic Low Back Pain. And what it concluded was when performed by a doctor of osteopathy or a physical therapist, neither spinal manipulation or spinal mobilization appeared to be effective for mild to moderate chronic low back pain. This is an important finding Stay with me because I'm going to tell you that this is what helps consumers understand the difference between spinal manipulative therapy provided by a doctor of chiropractic performed with other healthcare providers. It's not as effective. So, this is a wonderful study, actually, to showcase that we as chiropractors have fantastic results. Taken in conjunction with the previous study, we can demonstrate that spinal manipulation is more effective when we start to point down and drive into what the patients are experiencing with a chiropractic adjustment. Now, here's the reality: don't become a modality. Now, this next slide is talking to you about the recently released governor's report that does not mention chiropractic in its full capacity. You want to read this because it's getting out to the public, and the governors are reading it, and it says we know that 94% of spinal manipulation is performed in the US by chiropractors. When spinal manipulative therapy is mentioned, chiropractic and the chiropractic adjustment should go hand in hand. The material the foundation is creating is designed to educate the public and general awareness of what we need to disseminate this material in your local communities and grassroots efforts. It's imperative that we don't get labeled as a modality. We're a profession of experts that really care about the health and wellness of our patients. And that's one of the key pieces to being a very well-versed chiropractor right now, and knowing that we need to promote this, and being left behind is why this topic is so very important. Now, are your marketing dollars working for you? That is the question. Are your marketing dollars working well for your chiropractic practice? When you enroll as a member of the foundation, listen, we grant you access to the already designed marketing materials that have been designed to implement by your staff so you can focus on treating patients. The best one is the gold level. This is where you get to customize what we produce and showcase it in any way you desire. And that's a key. What are some of the ways you might desire to be a gold member? Let's take a look. National Find a Doctor listing. When the Olympic commercial runs next year, you do not want to get left behind. What do I mean? Well, 214 million people are going to see our Olympic commercial. Our 30-second commercial is going to run 5 times, and it's going to showcase Find a Doctor if you're looking for a chiropractor. And that's you, and that's in our listing. Now, on top of that, you've got 14 million people that see our listings in WebMD, Vitals.com, and American Academy of Spinal Physicians. Critical aspect to be part of our national listing. Why is it so critical? Listen to me. Epic moment happened in September during our Drug-Free Pain Management Awareness Month. We had over 10,000 hits to our Find a Doctor listing. That is historic for the foundation. And it means that you and the foundation are making a winning combination. We can't do it without you. United, we stand. Departed or diverse or trying to conquer others is where we're going to fall. So we are one profession that stands for enabling the health and wellness across the nation. WebMDs and Vitals.com, as I said, 14 to 15 million views are being seen, and that they can come right to our specific listing. Next one, Monday Marketing Memo. Each week, the foundation sends its members out our Monday Marketing Memo. In this week's, it'll show your weekly emails. You have access to fun little sound bites that will walk you through different action steps that you can take each week to market your practice. Can that get any simpler? You have a lot going on, many patients to see, and you want to be able to implement a marketing roadmap that's simple, well studied. Everything we use at the foundation is well researched and efficacious because we've got 16 colleges and 37 state associations working with us. So please use that. The next one is the marketing roadmap. Week by week, helping you decide, have I conquered all of my social media platforms? Because some of your patients may be on LinkedIn. In fact, a lot of nurses, nurse practitioners, Medical doctors are on LinkedIn. Did you post a LinkedIn article? And if you don't have time to write an article, borrow one from the foundation. But we want to make sure you're hitting all aspects because there's no one way to market in today's society. It's all over the map. And that's why we have a roadmap. On our next part, I want to thank you. I want to thank you that you come every month to join the foundation on ChiroSecure's Facebook Live. You are making a difference. You are a passionate, envisioned chiropractor that's changing the future of health. And together, we make a difference. And I want to thank you for being with us every step of the way. United, we stand, and together as a profession, we will change the healthcare of millions of Americans. Thanks for joining me on today's Facebook Live. Please don't miss me next month and come back next Tuesday for the next episode of ChiroSecure's Facebook Live.